Hey, you! I need you to hit the subscribe button below.
Chicho, turn that thing up.
Welcome back. All praises. Tuned in to the Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes.
That's
all
right.
We're going to jump right into what we got. We're going to jump right into what we got. Come on, play it. I know what it is.
So you've been out of shape about critical race theory. Well, the good news is you might not be a racist. You might just be ignorant of what the hell CRT is. Basically, it's a bunch of legal scholarship and academic thinky talk that just tries to figure out what systems are in place that over minorities in the U.S. in subtle ways.
So,
rather than
for those that don't know, this is what's the brother name?
John
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
What tribe was he again? From the tribe of Ash. We brought out something about the brother a few months ago.
Yeah, months ago.
Months ago, and YouTube actually, I think YouTube banned us. Or YouTube cut it off.
They cut it off.
They probably gonna cut us off tonight. Well, the hell with YouTube. Anyway, so the brother, he knows a lot about what's going on today.
Right.
And he speaks on racially tension topics.
Very well informed.
Very well informed. I thought he was Ephraim. You sure? I think he's Ephraim, bro. I'm gonna say he's Ephraim. I think it's Ephraim. Until further notice, I think it's Ephraim. Anyway, so the brother goes in on CRT, which is what is it called? The critical racial
theory.
Racial theory, right? What's it theory, right?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna listen to him, and then we're gonna explain what he's talking about. Why is he talking about it? All right, play it from the beginning. And it is cursing. It is cursing in it. So if you if you're just so holy and thou, holier, then you might not want to watch this. Go ahead.
Come on now, dog.
Like you don't curse at work. Anyway, go ahead.
So you've been out of shape about critical race theory. Well, the good news is you might not be a racist. You might just be ignorant of what the hell CRT is. Basically, it's a bunch of legal scholarship and academic thinky talk that just tries to figure out what systems are in place that over minorities in the U.S. in subtle ways, rather than by full-on in-your-face racism. No one is teaching this stuff to your young kids, so calm the down.
The profanity-laced rant posted by actor John Leguizamo railing against those concerned about critical race theory in their kids' schools.
Fox News contributor Leo Terrell is a former history and social studies teacher.
Coon
He
alert.
joins us
Just
now
let y'all
to
know.
react. You're the perfect guest.
Right. Hey, I'm glad you said that.
Coon alert.
Coon alert.
Coon
So you got
alert.
Northern Kingdom standing up
Right.
for racial for the problems that's going on. Then you got Judah. I had to say it. Cool.
That is
Then you
powerful
got-
niggery
you
at
got
work.
Judah coming against our brother, man.
This dude is a major
that's what the
coon,
brother said. The
man.
brother said maybe you just ignorant of what CRT is.
Right.
Because CRT is just a bunch of brothers and sisters that goes and finds all of the true factors that were put against blacks and Hispanics when concerning things like college.
Right.
When concerning things like, I seen something on TikTok. A sister talks about the bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
She said back then, to have a bachelor's degree, you was the top of the line when you had a bachelor's degree. You could own a business. You could be a manager. Now when black folk, when black is, when they made it, what is it? When they made it okay for blacks and Hispanics to get bachelor's degrees.
Right.
Now a bachelor's degree ain't nothing.
Right.
You get a bachelor's degree and can only work at Walmart. Can only work at McDonald's.
Damn.
You should. It's a lot of brothers and sisters that work at Walmart with bachelor's degrees.
Right.
How?
Because nobody wants to hire them because they don't have experience.
Right.
But think about it. How can I gain experience if nobody want to hire me. I
Right.
never understood that.
Yep. That's a catch-22 right there.
Right.
You stuck. Like, wait, what?
That's something that CRT actually studies and looks into and say, you know what? Damn, that's a system in place to keep blacks and Hispanics down.
Yep.
That's what's going on.
Red line.
You gonna say something?
Yeah. I was gonna add, hey, real quick. Can you look up on CRT? The
I
quick
got it,
definition?
actually. I got it.
You got it?
Yep, we got it. I think I posted it. Wikipedia. I didn't put up there? Oh, dang, I didn't post it. Go ahead, look it up.
Yeah. Go, bring it up. Just put on CRT in Google real quick. It'll pop up. Because what's crazy is y'all gonna hear this coon. Y'all gonna hear this coon. This coon, I'm gonna tell y'all, but man, if I ever wanted to backhand somebody, it'd have been him. It'd have been him right now, for real. Go ahead and put there you go. CRT is a body of legal scholarship and academic movement of civil rights scholars and activists in the United States that seeks to critically examine U.S. law as it intersects with issues of race in the U.S. and to challenge mainstream American liberal approaches to racial justice. So CRT examines social, cultural, and legal issues primarily as they relate to race and racism in the United States.
So this is a group that goes and searches out different laws, different statutes, different things put in place.
They do their due diligence.
They do their due diligence, right? And it says they examine social, cultural, and legal issues that relate to race and racism.
Right.
So it's social issues that relate to racism, cultural issues, and legal issues.
Right. So they touching on all.
They hitting on all the aspects.
And you know what's crazy too? Because if you check the beginning, it says is a body of legal scholarship.
Yeah, they all
and an academic movement.
Right.
They know what the hell they talking
know
about.
what they talking about.
They're not stupid.
Look, it says civil rights scholars.
Right. That means they've been through school. They went to school to get the little piece of paper that made them qualify.
And they tell you that it's racism in the school system. It's racism everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere was built off of racism. Every law was built off of racism.
Right.
Bring it.
So that's what CRT is in a nutshell.
So this brother's actually speaking against it, and people was giving him crap about it.
Right.
So he was like, well, maybe if you don't know what CRT is, maybe you're just either racist as hell or you're just ignorant of it.
Right.
Go back to the video. Play it from the beginning.
So you've been out of shape about critical race theory? Well, the good news is you might not be a racist. You might just be ignorant of what the hell CRT is. Basically, it's a bunch of legal scholarship and academic thinky talk that just tries to figure out what systems are in place that over minorities in the U.S. in subtle ways, rather than by full-on, in-your-face racism. No one is teaching this stuff.
Stop. He said rather by full-on in-your-face racism.
Right.
They do little subtle things.
Right.
They put subtle things in place to F over minorities.
Yep. Just like redlining. We don't want y'all living here, so we're gonna push y'all to the
y'all here.
ghettos.
Well, wait a minute. When you ask for, and it's always like this. They ask you, okay, what are you looking for?
Right.
Well, I'm looking for a 3-2. What location? Well, I want to live over here with my same average of wage.
Right.
The amount of money I make, I want the people around me to make that same amount of money.
Right.
Right. Because if I make $100,000 a year, you put me with an environment that makes $20,000 a year.
Yeah, right.
There's gonna be some issues there.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
So I want to live over here, and it primarily means over here with the well-off folks.
Right.
And they say,
good folk.
okay, but your credit is not high enough.
Right.
Your credit is not high enough to get a 6-bedroom house here, but it's high enough to get a 6-bedroom house in the projects. Right. How in the hell does a location depend on your credit score? That's amazing.
And what they'll do too is they'll jack up your percentage rate to the point where your monthly payments is a killer.
It's like then you say,
it's a killer.
I
right.
can't do it.
I can't afford it.
I gotta live over here.
Right. They know what they're doing.
So the CRT is a group of people that look for that type of stuff. Go back to the video.
To your young kids, so calm the out.
The profanity-laced rant posted by actor John Leguizamo railing against those concerned about critical race theory in their kids' schools.
Fox News contributor Leo Terrell is a former history and social studies teacher, and he joins us now to react. You're the perfect guest for this. He says it's not being taught to our kids. What do you say?
I say he's absolutely wrong. Why should we
Coon
listen
alert.
to an actor? Is he qualified? Is he a former professor? Is he a lawyer? Why should 340 million Americans, parents, teachers, students, listen to him? He's not qualified to give an opinion on critical race theory. He's not qualified to talk about whether or not it's taught. And he's more than not qualified to claim that it's just a legal theory. It's a base of conclusions without supporting fact. His leadership, or let me rephrase, his acting platform does not
Hey,
qualify.
hold up, man. Hold on, man. This dude,
He
he totally disrespecting him.
Straight up, man.
He said his
Straight
legal.
up.
No. His acting.
Right.
Just totally
Come on now,
disrespecting the
dog.
So
brother, man.
basically, you're not a leader, but you're an actor, though.
You're an actor.
You're a coon. You can dance and chuck a job, but you ain't qualified to tell nobody anything about CRT or critical race theory. Man, bro, who you is to tell this man he not qualified? Who qualified you? He over there sitting there because he running his mouth. He's a lawyer that he got a piece of paper from the slave master to talk against his own brother. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what it sounds like, Cap? It sounds like what the pastors be telling us on the streets. Who qualified you to teach? Who qualified you to bring out the words of God?
Come
Is it crazy? Oh man. Hey, go ahead. This dude got me pissed off. Go ahead, play.
Students that critical race theory does not exist.
Leo, the problem for a lot of parents who were looking over their kids' shoulders during the pandemic, seeing what they were being taught, is they feel that they're not getting the same kind of education they got. It's more of an indoctrination because it's a whole different way of looking at things. Explain your problem with it.
I'll tell you exactly what my problem is. Not only as a former school teacher, but as a lawyer, a civil rights lawyer, a person who deals with the issue of racism. Critical race theory is not...
Stop. People always say that like that gives them credibility.
Right.
You a civil rights lawyer who took the bag. That's what you did.
Right, exactly.
You took the bag.
Right.
Because if you were a civil rights lawyer,
You wouldn't
then
be
that
up
means
there.
you would be the same. You would be in the same argument position as the
John,
brother.
Right.
Because y'all both basically for civil rights.
Yep.
Then you would understand this.
He
But
going-
you're not because you took the bag.
Yeah, right. He going
Later.
against him full throttle. He ain't even take a break to stop down to breathe.
Right.
Damn.
Fox News.
Well,
What niggas cool. Go ahead.
For real.
not a program, a discipline, a principle grounded in facts. It only tells you a conclusion. It tells you that white people are privileged, black people are oppressed. It doesn't tell you the why, the how, and everything else. It takes a...
Hey, hold on. Stop right there. My bad. But it don't tell you the why and the how. You can't see it. You can't see that the whole reason that led up to the reason why we need a critical race theory. It's amazing how we go through this stuff, and then he's like, "Oh, it only tells you the conclusion."
He's an idiot.
What the hell?
He's an idiot. Nothing out there tells you why.
The hell
What
is this?
book in America, what book can tell you why Negroes went into captivity?
Right.
What book? Only one book.
I was
on
just
the
gonna
planet.
say it's only one.
There's only one
It's
book.
only one.
So for him to say that, basically, he know that can't nobody tell us why the black man is oppressed. He know can't nobody tell us why the Hispanic man is oppressed.
Right.
Why the Native American man is oppressed. The only person that can tell us is those that's following the laws of God. That's
right.
it, man.
That's right.
That's it. Only the Israelites can tell you why.
Yep.
Only the brothers that study this Bible can tell you why the black man is being oppressed.
Yep. And guess what? We more than qualified.
And you know
We
what else?
more than qualified.
They're not gonna ask us why. Because if they ask us why, then they're gonna get facts, and they don't want facts.
Right.
They want theories.
Yep.
They want opinions.
They want to know what you think.
because
Close the
opinion
book.
can be argued, and a theory can
Right.
be argued. The facts of the Bible cannot. You can't argue that. That's why they don't want to hear us. They don't want to get the facts from us. They want to ask questions, but without getting the answer.
Right.
Without getting the biblical answer.
Every time you open up the book, oh no, tell me what you think. I ain't talking about the Bible.
Because they know all we're doing is reading the words of God out loud, which means they cannot be argued.
That's right. Hey,
Go back.
Can I get a script?
Go ahead, man.
Hey, let me get a script. Hey, give me John. Give me John real quick. Let me get it because this dude pissed me off with this "who qualified you" crap. All this. Hey, give me John chapter 15 and verse 16. Because You want to know who qualified us, but we already know who qualified you. You over here got your little. What did he say he was?
He's a
activist,
scholar.
A scholar.
Yeah, he's a lawyer.
Esau qualified him, so now he could talk against his own people. Go ahead, John 15:16.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 16.
Read it out.
Read on.
Ye have not chosen me,
See, Christ said, we ain't choose him. Read on.
but I have chosen you
So Christ has chosen us. Read.
and ordained you
Read on.
that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain.
Read on.
That whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name,
Read.
he may give it you.
So Christ, the King of the universe, has given us, has qualified us, the prophets, to go out there and bring this word to his people that they may repent. So we are well qualified.
precept.
We're more than qualified. So I want to hear all that. That thing just kind of pissed me off, man, dealing with this dude, man.
Hey, when the brother said qualify you, took that person. Hey, but he was talking to you personally.
Hey, right. Hey,
Who qualified you? Nigga, you real? Who qualified? You you wanted to qualify me.
Hey, it's like, bro, if you let a Babylon sit there and tell you that you're not qualified, we all be sitting here pushing brooms. Like for real, man. It pissed me off, man. Come on, dude. My bad. Yeah, my ranting is over. I'm done.
Hey, when you heard that, you like, what? Who qualified me?
I'm done, man. I'm done.
All
My
praises
rant-
to
my
all.
rant is
Yes,
over.
yes. Christ qualified us. Yes. I hope y'all understand that now. All praises. Go back to the video. Play it, bro. Go ahead.
History when we first became a nation and then apply it to everyday life. It ignores the progress in this country. So there's no facts. And I challenge John, the Ice Age cartoon character, to debate me and tell me.
He said the Ice Age cartoon character.
Okay, that's crazy.
The disrespect, man.
Damn,
The
dude.
disrespect in this man's voice. So basically, say you ain't nothing but a cartoon character.
All you good is to play a voice on a cartoon. That's
Hey, bro, I'm
crazy.
telling you, bro, when the truth come out, they scared, they run, man. They get mad. Esau paid this man to just straight up
Slander.
dog out. What's his name? John
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo?
Yep.
Just straight disrespect him totally. This man ain't say nothing about Leo Terrell.
Right. Don't
This
even know
man
you.
ain't say nothing about you. You
That's
booty
crazy.
face,
baby
baby
booties.
face. The man ain't say nothing about you, bruh. But you want to attack him because
Right.
he's speaking the facts of your slave master.
0 to 100.
Go ahead. Keep
That's
going.
crazy.
Keep going, bro.
Yeah, Leah, I think that's the point right there is the conclusions that a lot of people have because the stories that they tell are real, but it's a conclusion that becomes very problematic. So what should be the response to critical race theory?
I'll tell you what the response should be. The response should be just what parents are doing throughout the country. They challenge the school boards and say, we do not want this. And this is where I really believe is important. We just can't let this be implemented in schools. We have to challenge the legitimacy of it, the credibility of it. And so if the facts don't justify the implementation of this, it cannot be taught to our kids. Our kids are at this early age of their life where they absorb this information and they'll challenge the system, which is wrong if it's not grounded in facts. As a school
He said it's wrong for children
Hold on,
to challenge the system.
What?
That's what I said, bro. He's paid. That's why in news they always got two white people, then they got a coon who gonna disrespect his own people. But the white folks ain't gonna say openly that CRT is real.
Right. Yep.
They gonna pay the black man to say it, so that if it comes from the black man, he might be right. It don't come off as disrespectful. It's always like the slave master always get the slaves to disrespect the slaves.
Right.
Always.
And he's what you call an inside slave.
Yeah, he's an inside
Taskmaster.
slave. He has took the bag. Go ahead. Go to the next video. Go to the next video, man. You hot.
Yeah, that dude pissed me off. Man.
The Levi came out today.
That dude pissed me off, man.
Let's go, y'all. Come on. I should already had the stuff ready.
Out of shape about critical race theory. Well, the good news is you might not be a racist motherfucker. You might just be ignorant of what the hell CRT is. Basically, it's a bunch of legal scholarship and academic thinky talk that just tries to figure out what systems are in place that over minorities in the U.S. in subtle ways. rather than the by full-on in-your-face racism. Like, is a black person unable to get a loan that a similar white person could get because the bank loan officer is a colossal sheet-wearing racist? So here's one thing. No one is teaching this stuff to your young kids, so calm the down. It's pretty highbrow college level stuff. And if your kids go to college, they're going to definitely be exposed to this whether you agree with it, no matter what you think. Okay?
Stop. I'm telling you, man. He said no one is teaching this to your kids, but this is high grade stuff. This is what this is what the higher ups are doing. Read that Psalms 83.
Right.
This is that crafty counsel. He said if your kids go to college, they will experience racism, covert racism. They will experience it, whether you like it or not.
Right. Whether they teach it or whether they don't.
They will experience it.
They're going to experience it.
Just like the brother said, go back to the part where he talks about the loan. Go back to that part. Boy, he's saying some heavy stuff.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Is a black person unable to get a loan that a similar white person could get because the bank loan officer is a colossal sheet-wearing racist?
Stop.
For real.
He said, is the black person able to get a loan that the white person could get because the bank director is a colossal sheet-wearing asshole?
Right. And that's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's exactly.
Is the black man able to get the same loan as the white man? No.
Right.
No. It's factors put into place to keep black men here, to keep the banks telling black men no, and keep the bank telling the white men yes.
Right.
That's why I be like, man, how the hell? I be looking at these houses white folks be getting,
right,
and these cars that they be getting, and they be on notes with them, so they not paid off. They be on a monthly payments.
Right.
I'm like, damn, bro, how the hell
they get
you able to do all this? My job better than yours.
Right.
I make more money than you do.
Right. Yep.
How are you able to do all this? Your credit score ain't that good.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. You got a house. You got 2 cars. You're well off. I make more money than you do, and I get denied.
Right, for real.
They denying me, telling me, "Oh, your credit score too low." You know what?
You don't make enough money.
You know what? No, they don't say that. They say your credit score is too low. No matter how much money you make, your credit score is too low. Here, join a credit repair group. Your credit 650 needs to be 720. What?
On, right.
720 to get a house?
Right.
That's what they tell us. But white people could get a 600 credit score, and get a 6-bedroom house, two brand new Bentleys, and they don't make that much money, and their payments will be low as hell.
Low as hell. $150 a month for the car. You're like, wait, what? The same thing goes with the $5 Indians. They want to go ahead and say that they native to the land and don't have to pay no school loans and nothing like that. Go to school for free.
Right.
All of that. Like, wait, what? How y'all come to that?
What?
Man, he saw the damn devil.
Yeah, go back. Go ahead and play.
So here's one thing. No one is teaching this stuff to your young kids, so calm the down. It's pretty highbrow college level stuff. And if your kids
pause that. The reason why he's saying that right there, because if y'all watched the last video, what he was saying was, what the news reporter was saying was that they're trying to teach this to kids in schools. So what John is saying right here is he's like, this is college level. Ain't nobody trying to teach this to your young kids. But see, not an issue and a problem in that is it's okay to teach the kids masturbation in school.
Right.
It's okay to teach the kids they can choose whatever. What you call it? They if they're male or female, they can choose their sex. But nobody's talking against that. But now when it comes to critical race theory,
right?
Oh, don't teach my kids that. Don't teach my kids that. We should go and talk against this. We should protest. That's what Terrell is crying about. But my bad. Go ahead.
go to college, they're going to definitely be exposed to this whether you agree with it, no matter what you think, okay? So again, calm the down. Critical race theory is an evolving discipline, and part of the mainstream thinking in the field is that because laws and attitudes are constantly changing, CRT also has to constantly change. Now remember this, race is a social construct, okay? Because there are no racial differences.
Now stop. Now this how you know he got that phone call.
Right.
He got a phone call and said, hey, John, if you want to do another Ice Age, you better shut the hell up. You better change. You better go and correct what you said.
Right.
You better tell the people there's no such thing as racism. We are the same thing of the God, and God loves everybody. So this is, mind you, that's why they put the two videos together.
Right.
The brother on one video was going in on racism, CRT.
Gung ho.
Watch this. Go ahead. This is another video he did in the bathtub. That's how you know he got that phone call. He was in the back, got that phone call. John, fix it right now. Fix it, we're going to knock you on that door. Go ahead.
Right.
Differences in intellectual ability or emotional maturity. None of that exists because, again, we're just people. For better or worse, we're all the same. All right? And also, can you quit trying to ban the teaching of critical race theory when not one of you shitheads can define it? Because we all know what you really want to ban is criticism of white people theory. And that isn't a thing that exists. So don't tell me to calm the down.
See, he heard.
He got right.
People tell him to calm. He said, hey.
Right. He got the call.
He said, all right, you are all the same people. But those that want to ban CRT, you know what they really want to ban?
Right.
White, what do you say? White
criticism
of white people.
Right.
And it doesn't really, what he said, it doesn't really exist. So just calm down. Don't tell me to calm down.
Right.
So people call, he got that call, man.
Right. Because basically critical race theory is criticizing the white person.
Criticizing, that's what he said.
That's basically what he's saying.
It's really the criticism of white people.
So he got the call.
He got the call and said, well, we're all the same.
Stop.
So don't tell me to calm down, all right? Let's just calm down. It's going to be okay.
Right.
He got that phone call.
He had to kind of switch it up a little bit.
He got that phone call.
Slow down.
Give me the book of Deuteronomy. Because he said we're all the same, right? We're all the same people. Well, he didn't say it. The people that called him said it.
Right.
Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. Read verse 7.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 7.
Bring it out, because he got that phone call.
Right.
So told him to fix it. And you could tell he didn't want to say that. You can see it in his face. We're all the same people. So don't tell me to calm down. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
Go ahead.
Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Ask thy father, he will show thee thy elders, he shall tell you. Read on.
When the Most High divided to the nations.
When the Most High divided to the nations.
Their inheritance.
When
he separated.
He did what?
Separated.
He did what?
Separated.
Meaning we are all not the same people.
Right.
Anybody that says we are the same people,
right.
They're going against God. Because God says he separated the people.
Yep.
Read.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
Separated the sons of Adam, the nations, the nationalities, read.
He set the bounds of the people.
He set the bounds of the people.
According to the number of the children of Israel.
According to the number of the children of Israel. So I'll let you know, everybody ain't the same people. Read on.
For the Lord's portion is his people.
For the Lord's portion is his people. That lets you know that all races are not the same.
Right.
We are not all the same people. Right. God says he separated us from the beginning. He separated the children of Israel from the children of Moab.
Right.
The children of Moab from the children of Ishmael. Children of Ishmael for the children of Ammon. Children of Ammon for the children of Amalek. He separated everybody.
Yep.
But Israel belongs to God. Israel belongs to God, all right?
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.